Alright, so here we got my review for Goku from the Genki Dama history box. If you see the light, it really creates a nice effect over here. So let's get started. To begin with, let's look at the figurine itself. If you look at the figurine here, it's got a lot of good detail here. They have gotten a nice detailing in the leg over there. I know that one of the hardest parts about making these figurines is that area right there. Let me see if I can zoom in. That part, the ripped areas, those are really difficult to make, like over here too. In these ripped areas is a really tough thing to do because the mold, at times when you're trying to crack it open, it usually tends to mess these parts up. So I know that these things are really delicate, and it's amazing that they were able to get it all in perfect form, and at the same time they still added detail inside there for a little bit of the skin and the legs. So really nice figurine overall. But yeah, so next thing we get at is the blue plate here. Oh, the texture of the the waves and stuff on it are only on one side. They do not transfer onto the other side. The other side is kind of empty and bland, but it's meant to be seen only one-sided, so I understand why they might have done that. So yeah, they have only kept one side of it textured. Furthermore, what else they have done is they have added like kind of like a glossy side on this side, which is what I think the actual plastic looks like. And on this side, if you see really closely, the stand is really bad. If you see it really closely over here, you get to see kind of like what's it called, matte kind of look to it. It's created like a frosted look. Frosted is a better word. It's kind of created like a frosted plastic look to it. It's really nice. It's really well done. Each area of it is done. It's flawless and has got no damage whatsoever. The figurine's face, if you see, Goku's face over here, I really liked. It was done really nicely. It's got the eyes, it's got the smile there. Although I feel like in the Genki Dama, which is done by Goku during the Buu Saga's finale, what was different was when Goku was in his base form, he wasn't really smiling as such. He was kind of like in a tense position because Buu was managing to push back the Spirit Bomb, but what really pushed him through was that last wish, which was done by what's his name, by Shin or Supreme Kai, depending on which version you watched Dragon Ball Z. Had wished for him to get his powers back, his ki back, because he had lost all of his ki when he was fighting Buu. So getting his ki back was an essential part of it, and he smiled at that moment when he pushed the Spirit Bomb when he was in Super Saiyan form. So that one detail I think is a little bit off maybe. Well, moving back to the detail, the hair is done really nicely here. It's got a very nice finish done to it, and this color which they have used is really good. I think they've used a lighter bit of colors. They put a good detail on this is where the colors are. If you see carefully over here, the colors are brighter of the orange here compared to what the regular figurines are. That's because when he threw the Spirit Bomb, probably the light reflections, they probably kept all of that in mind, and they created the colors based on that. Also, the way the shoulder parts are just pushing backwards and the clothes are just pushed backwards makes it look like when he was pushing the Genki Dama, the wind that was coming was blowing his clothes back. So it looks really accurate in that. Really fine details that really added more of the figurine's realism to it. The whole figurine stands purely on this back plate and the base here. Although the base looks amazing with the back plate and the figurine, just overall make it look absolutely gorgeous. But there's one big problem. That it just keeps popping out every 2 seconds, and it is really difficult to keep together because there's nothing really holding it together. Yes, and the bottom part is hollow. It's not a chunk. I initially, when I looked at the figurine, because of how well the top grass and all was detailed and the rock, it kind of looked like it was going to be a chunk, but it's a little hollow. This thing does not have anything that holds onto it, so it's just a slide and hold, and it's only balancing on a little bit of the back and the fact that this thing is flat over here. So this and this are the 2 points that hold the figurine together. Without this, the whole thing falls. Without this part, it'll be too unbalanced. So there was like so they basically balanced it. If you see from here, the way the light gets into the Genki Dama really looks nice. It shows you like the color, how well they've done it, the darker at the bottom and as it goes lighter to the top. It's done really well, and yeah, it's one of the figurines that I really like among the collection of the Banpresto. I've always like wanted a figurine with a different base rather than the regular black, which most of my figurines have. This one is remarkable for that. Furthermore, another thing that I liked about this figurine was it is a little smaller, but because it was a little smaller, they added a good amount of detail, and the detail looks really nice. If you see, his arms are really nice, and they have actually put all of like the hand lines on it as well. If you see here, they got all of the lines on his hand, his palm. If yeah, so they've gotten all of that really well done. This figurine, let me see if I can get a ruler here, stands with the stand up to around maybe 14 and a half, 15 centimeters. Let me get this from the front maybe. Yeah, it's around 14.8, 15 centimeters I would say with the stand. But by itself, if I was to measure the figurine just from here to the top, he would be around 11 centimeters. So total 15 centimeters with the base and 11 centimeters figurine. This backplate over here itself is around, let's see, 12 centimeters. So yeah, that's so the base would be probably like just adding 4 centimeters to the whole figurine base and the whole plate over here, just making a total of 15 from 11. So yeah, the figurine's really well built. One of my favorites because it's got a different base. I think I have only 2 figurines with a different base, one of which is not really nice cut on the chest also to make it look like he's completely battle damaged and like fought a lot. So I really like this figurine overall. If I was to give it a rating, I think I might just implement a new system in my reviews. I might add like a rating system. I don't know if you guys like that kind of thing. This will be my first try at it. So if I was to rate this, I would give out of like a 10 or something, I would have to give it like a 9.5, because the whole big thing which I really found important about this figurine and most amazing was I had a choice between 2 figurines, between Hawks from My Hero Academia and this one, and I chose this one not expecting it to be that great, but when it arrived, the detailing just blew me away. The color, I don't know if you can see it because of the sunlight here right now, but they have done a really nice job of adding a little darker color here and then a lighter on the knees and a little darker here where the shadows are supposed to be. So even though this is not a dimensions figure, it has got a good detail onto the shadows and everything. Yep, there we go. The same flaw of the stand, that it keeps falling. And the shoelaces as well, they've shown how it goes like backwards with the air, and they have put a great amount of detail on the shoelaces. It's remarkable how well they've done this. Even the bottom of the boot, they've done really nicely. Overall, yeah, if I was to rate this, I would give it probably 8.5, 9 out of 10. So yeah, I hope you guys like this one. Catch you guys later. This review is shorter because there's not much more I could talk about on this figurine. I hope you guys liked it. Hit like if you like it. Sub for more videos like this, and if you guys want to check out more of my Banpresto videos, go back to some of my videos on my channel and have a look at it. Maybe there's something you guys like or something maybe that might catch your eye. I got this yeah, just a heads up, I got this in India from a store called Superherotoystore. If you guys are trying to look for the same figurine, I would check out Superherotoystore. That's where I got this figurine from. Super great store. It delivers everything on time, and it manages to get you all the figurines like in perfect condition. If you've seen the unboxing of this video, you might have noticed like the box was just pristine and like condition. It arrived with the perfect side, back, front, everything. There was no damage to it. It comes wrapped in bubble wrap, and furthermore in a box, specifically mentioned fragile. So there's no risk at all of it getting damaged. Well, slight risk, but that just comes with every postal service. But and they send it via FedEx, so unbelievable. And they got some great deals also on Banpresto figurines. If you guys wanna buy more Banpresto or like Banpresto figurines, go give them a check out. If you guys aren't able to find this figurine anymore in that store, there are other sources. I'll be putting it in the description below. Check it out. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.